Have a huge update for y'all. Aside from being a medical student, I am so much more, and in today's video, you about to learn so much about me. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is the getting to know me video, and I promise to give y'all some good highlights about my life, church, God, faith. It's so big and important to me, and today was Pastor Sharp's birthday. You know, it was a whole DJ. It was a whole situation. I don't understand why some people feel like you can't have fun in church, because you can. It is a good time. My alarm didn't even go off this morning. I woke up 50 minutes late, had to pay to catch an Uber to get to church because oh my gosh, that was almost an accident. Jesus, that was stupid. Because I refuse to miss church. The only time I'm missing it is when I was in a hospital on a shift, or if I'm not in town. And even if I'm not in town, I'm gonna still watch it. All that to say, yes. Hallelujah. Hey kids. Hey Coco. Hey Ruru. Hey y'all. Come on. Ooh. Oh my God. Ooh, sorry, Coco. I keep dropping Coco. Sorry. Okay. One. You got one. Okay. Try not to drop you this time, Coco. There we go. Whoo, Jesus. Got the puppies. No, not my book bag. No. Ruru looks sleepy. Ruru look like a little naked mole rat. In the face. Little naked mole rat. No, Coco. Stop it. Coco. Ruru. Don't bite me. In a different life, what will my career goals be? Well, despite me really wanting to be a physician on this road to be a doctor, I am most passionate about helping people. So in an alternate reality or a different universe, I would totally start a mentoring program, some way to give back to people disadvantaged, underserved communities, and providing them with the resources and the accessibility to succeed. Because I think that that's very important, and that's part of the reason why I'm a mentor now. Giving people all the things that I didn't have is essential, because I do not gatekeep, okay? That's one thing about me. I don't gatekeep. We gonna share everything we learn over here, okay? If I could learn a new skill, what would it be? I had a Spanish speaking patient and I spoke Spanish, or I was in Spanish class all through elementary school and 4 years of high school. And then when I graduated, I was like, I'm never doing this again. I think in part because I didn't have any good professors, and so I just wasn't really in love with the language. But my brother went to college and he is very fluent, even studied abroad in Seville, Spain. And I think it's important to be able to cater to, other populations. And being in Chicago, Spanish is probably the second most spoken language here, and it's disheartening for myself that I don't understand it enough. I can't speak it at all to help those patients. So I'm very grateful that at UIH, as you can see back there, they have interpreters on the line for over 30 different languages, I believe, even some that you wouldn't think are very common. But it's important that everyone gets, equitable access to care, and I could be a conduit of that if I actually spoke the language. Wouldn't have to have patients on hold for so long waiting to have a translator to keep up that conversation. So I think that's something, a skill that I would definitely, honestly, I'm going to look into in the future, because I need to get my life together. How do most people perceive me? Is it different than how I perceive myself? I think that I have a very boisterous personality. I'm very loud. I'm very blunt, straightforward, straight to the point. And most people perceive me to be as exactly as I am. Now, whether they like it or not is a different story. I believe I'm a very likable person, but also know that some of the characteristics or qualities that I have can make it so that I'm not likable, and I'm okay with that. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay too, because nobody's for everybody, right? And I feel sometimes I am misunderstood due to my straightforwardness and bluntness. I'm not curt, I'm not rude, I'm just real. And some people misconstrue that or perceive it to be in a wrong way, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think that I have that personality where it's like, you like me or you don't. There isn't much middle ground, which sometimes can suck, right? Because I think that I'm an extreme people person, and I love to be around people, but I refuse to be misunderstood. I refuse to be walked over or stepped on. I refuse to be looked down upon. So I'm going to always speak up for myself and hold those around me accountable. Now, whether you like that or not, I mean, hey, that's up to you to decide. But for the most part, I guess there's like some gray area there then. Like, people do know who and what I am, but sometimes they see the bad in me and not the good. I'm like, I'm actually a really good person, and it can hurt when someone doesn't see that, for sure. What is my love language? My love language is words of affirmations, which makes sense because people think sometimes that love languages are just for intimate relationships. No, like, this is with my friends. Like, when I would be in grad school and I would do my hair, I would be waiting on my roommate like, girl, you didn't comment on my new braids. Like, what are we doing? I want that confirmation, and just so like I know that what I'm doing isn't going in vain. But also I do that for other people. Like, I'm so big on affirming folks and letting them know like, oh, you've done a great job, or, you know, pointing out the good in people, that I want them to do the same thing for me. Am I spontaneous or a planner? Like, be for real, I'm a planner. Nothing that I do is spontaneous. Like, bruh, I am grade A, type A personality, to the point where, like, if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist. And I'm almost certain that I have told y'all that in the past. Like, literally, it has to be there. Like, I had a meeting about a week ago or so, and dang, now my whole book bag fell. I had a meeting about a week ago or so, and I kept talking about said meeting, but I forgot to put it on my calendar. And then what happened? I literally did not show up for my meeting because I was watching Love Is Blind. Silly me. But essentially, no, I am not spontaneous at all. I can like go with the flow or something, but I'd really prefer not to. I'm really that girl who is like, let's plan it out. We could do a lot of good things with a plan, you know, like having planned it. But don't just try to spring something up on me, because 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna have to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot oblige, because that is not my thing. What are some future things for Made It to Medicine this year? I am really looking forward to continuing to grow the community, and, you know, in the future, I don't know how near in the future this is, but I'd really like to start like a mentors program. But I would need more people, because I know that I am ill-equipped or incapable of mentoring every single person that asks for that help. But, you know, in the meantime, if you have any quick questions or need some words of advice or encouragement, feel free to hit me up via email at madeittomedicine@gmail.com, because again, as I stated, like, I don't want anyone to go through the mishaps and letting that journey to medical school being any longer than it has to be because you just didn't know, or you got poor guidance, or you had no guidance, you just out here trying to figure it out on your own, right? But also, I want to encourage people and let them know that your journey really is your own. So if it does take a little bit longer, ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, God is just preparing you. He preparing that table for you to do, like, exceeding abundantly above all that you could ask or think. So either way, whichever end of the coin that you fall on, like, I want to let people know that I'm here for them. So that's a big thing for me with Made It to Medicine in the future. Obviously, I want like more collaborations and stuff, but also like collaborating with other Black content creators. And just, you know, I was talking to an OB-GYN resident today, and she told me that the OB-GYN is 5% Black and 2% Hispanic. And I was like, like, we really not in medicine at all. So like, just putting out a little bit more educational content as well would be cool. And yeah, I haven't really like sat down and planned out 2024 goals, which is kind of bad of me because it's the end of February. Like, come on, get it together, Vix. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna do it. And also, this sun, like, this light in this way is bad, but I'm not walking that direction. Okay, so something that I obviously enjoy is the gym, because I'm here right now. Took a quick break. I literally just started my workout to give or to answer more questions that y'all have asked, but let me go pull them up real fast. Hold on. What little things bring me joy? Working out, fitness, watching TV. Like, I love dramas, apparently, because I watch Chicago PD, Law and Order SVU, The Good Doctor, but also love me some Abbott Elementary, you know, throw in some comedy every now and then. And smiling, finding something to smile about every single day. A friend of mine told me about that when I was in undergrad. And she was like, my job is to prove to you that every single day there is something for you to smile about, to be happy about, to find joy with. And so like in the midst of medical school, I'd be like, y'all, this is just like a career that I'm going after. It doesn't define me. It doesn't define my worth, my capability. And so I have to stop placing that pressure on me. And so every single day I find something to smile about. Like today I had a great conversation with the resident about the importance of diversity in medicine, and that made me happy that I could have a candid conversation with someone who's technically my senior, but it was just like very casual. Love that. All right, so where am I from? South side of Chicago, born and raised, only the best city in the world, and obviously I'm biased. What are some things I like about my school? I like that it's in Chicago and I'm from here, but that's like school adjacent, not really the school. I like that we have a very diverse population of students. Like, I think my class was like 20% Black. There was also a large amount of Latinx students. There's a big Asian population. And yeah, like we're very diverse, but then also we serve primarily disadvantaged or medically underserved communities, which so happens to be Black and brown communities, which is fine with me because that is what the type of communities that I aspire to serve as well. But something I don't like about my school, which you didn't ask this question, but I'm gonna answer because it's like telling two tales or two sides of the coin, is that the physicians don't represent the patient population that is served, which goes to show the lack of diversity in medicine. Like my school is diverse with the students, patient population diverse, but the physicians are mainly white. And that does not represent the patients that they are seeking to serve. So there's a lot of there's a lack of cultural competencies because, I mean, coming from varying backgrounds and yeah, can't relate on a cultural sense, but a lot of the physicians still are relatable and easily approachable and still able to do their jobs. But that's just something that I wish I saw more of. And what is something that people don't know about me that I wish they did know? I know it's really hard having a YouTube platform to say something that I wish they knew that they don't know, because I tell y'all so much about my life. I don't really know. I mean, I guess I want people to know that, I don't know if I ever talked about this, that I studied abroad or I didn't even study abroad. I worked abroad in Uganda, summer between my sophomore and junior year of college. I was there for 7.5 weeks. I was homesick out of my mind, first time out of the country. And my mother paid for me to get email services on my BlackBerry. Yes, that's how long ago it was. BlackBerry was the on and poppin' phone at the time. And a girl who was in my group, she has so many pictures on Facebook of me just being on my BlackBerry because I was sending emails to my friend as if we were texting because I was just so homesick. And I wish I'd done a better job of immersing myself within the culture and the community. I did have a great time, but I could have dived deeper into being there and being like involved. But I was a shy 21-year-old girl, homesick. So it was really, really hard for me to like be my best self. But I totally want to go back, and I still talk to the program directors. I haven't spoken to them in a few years, but they love me. One of them came here a few years ago, and I went to lunch with them, and it was like students. Like I went when I was no longer a student. So like the people who were freshmen when I was a senior, I think they were seniors then, and he still remembered me. He's like, Vicky! I'm like, Jonah, oh my gosh. And I was like, I'm surprised that you remember me. He was like, how could we forget you? And I'm just like, you're right, I'm unforgettable. But that is something that I wish I'd done a better job of. So I definitely have to get back to Jinja, Uganda. A time was had, and I'm pretty sure the next time can be a better time. If I could choose one place to live out the rest of my career, where and why? Obviously Chicago, because I'm sorry, I'm a homebody, my family's here. I'm huge on family, like family oriented, and they're just very important to me. My grandma's 93, like I'm trying to be here with her for the years that she has left. My parents are getting older, and I just love the support that they've given me throughout this time of like struggle, trial, and triumph of medicine, the road to getting into medical school, like the journey, the whole thing, that I want to be able to pay it forward. And I want to be there with them physically to pay it forward and not like just sending the money and buying them things. Although I want to do those things as well, but I want to like live life with them. Also, family, so important to me. Have a huge update for y'all about my father. As you know, if you saw the video some months ago, I saved my father's life because he was having a stroke and I was on the phone with him and he said some things that made me say like, wait a minute, this is you having a stroke. You're not just blabbering about someone else. So I have a major update about him and I've been sitting on this since December. So it's now time for me to show you because I told y'all family is so important to me. The whole family came out. It's my father's last day of occupational physical therapy. So they're having like a little celebration for him. And so we're coming to support. Let's check in on the next folks. Why y'all not inside yet? Girl, it's almost 11:20.
It's 11:18.
Hey, in the back there. All the clapping, all the clapping.
Graduates today. I would be happy to speak for Laura. Laura, we so appreciate all of your hard work, all of the joy and the smiles that you bring to this clinic. You will certainly be missed. Marion, you have come so far. I'm impressed with all of the progress that you've made in everything, but specifically with your speech. I mean, it has just come leaps and bounds, and we love to see how you light up and interact with everyone in this clinic.
It's night and day.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. And my word of prophecy.
Not yet.
Okay. Uh-oh. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I thank all. Turn it around. I thank all of you for all the help that you've given me along this road. Thank you for whatever progress that you stated that I've made. But I just want to leave with this word. Ain't seen nothing yet.
Period. Period. Hold it up.
I want to thank turkey sandwich or tuna.
Dang, you ballin'.
Ocean perch.
Who can have, you telling us all the things that we can get?
Sandwich.
Not for Cameron. Someone else can pray for Cameron.
Go, mother. Who gonna
We are
pray?
grateful for the food that we are receiving for the nourishment of our bodies. We thank you for this time of celebration and for the graduate on this day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Family time.
Here, just give me a few. Just came with the meal girl.
Much y'all for watching this getting to know me video. I know I should have done this a long time ago. I did not. Please forgive me. I'll try to do one at least once a year because as the family is growing, the Made It to Medicine family is growing, I want more people to jump in and see that I am a woman from the south side of Chicago. I don't want to say I'm your average Joe because nothing about me is average. I am spectacular, as are you, but there are so many things that make me unique or things that I like to share with other people. And any way that I can help you, I most certainly will. I will catch y'all on the next video. Bye. And also let me get back to this workout. Let me stop there. Bye.